Hello folks, welcome to channel. In this lecture we discuss about the control instruction, which is actually third part of the instruction in C. If you don't know about the what is instruction, then see the previous lecture where we discuss about the what is the instruction in C. So basically we have a three types in instruction. Okay, so I tell you what we have three types. First one is a very basic way, which is the type declarations or declare. Second one, which is the important, which is named by the arithmetic operations instruction. Arithmetic AIRTHMATIC arithmetic operations instruction. And third one and the last, which is the control flow instruction. Control flow instruction. So we already read about and learn about the type declaration and arithmetic operation, and we discuss about the control flow instruction in this lecture. But I recap the last lecture, what we learned in the last lecture. We discussed about the how to visualize our logic or our program or algorithm. Okay, so where we draw some very visuals of our logic, like using the rectangles and circle and diamond and many more shapes. In this lecture we write actual algorithm which actually visualized in the last lecture. For example, write a sum of two number program. So that is we can write in using the control instruction. But before moving in the lecture and discuss about the more things related to control instruction, I want to say something about the control instructions in C. So we have four types. How many types? We have four types TYP in control instruction. Control instruction C. So what are the four types? What is the name of the four types in control instruction? First one is a very basic, which is a sequence or sequential. Sequence. Okay. Second one is the related to decision making. So decision making. And the third one is the related to repeat or loop. And the fourth one and the last, which is related to case control. I tell you what is this type? Sequence. What is the meaning of sequence? First of all, we have write the wrong spelling. SEQUENC. Sequence. Control instructions. And second one is the decision making control instruction, and third one is the repeat or loop, and fourth one, but the last, is the case control. In today's lecture we discuss about the sequence, control and decision, and next lecture is we discuss about the repeat loop. This third one is actually take the 2 or 3 lecture. After then we close with the case control instruction. So what is the sequence control? I given a very good example so you can understand easily. When I say write a program of sum of two number, okay, so let's wrap this all in. Let's change the color. We don't need of any background at this time. Okay, and select and put here. So come into the picture. So what is the sequence control? Then I said that I given a very good example, sum of two number. Then how to write an algorithm? First start our algorithm. After that what we do? We take the user input. first num and the second num. Okay, so let's choose the rectangle and input first num, take the input, and after the input we process or calculate the sum. Let's copy, sorry, control C and the control, and sum of two numbers, and after that we print the sum. So this is actually basic algorithm. Let's arrow, I use the arrow for also this, and arrow also for this. Okay, so this is actually basic algorithm. Then what happened actually when we write the program of this type of functions or solve the problem? Then start the input or start algorithm, then we take the input, sum of two numbers, and print the sum. Can we say print the sum before that take the input? Never. Can we calculate the sum of two numbers before the starting of algorithm? Not. This is not possible, because this is the instruction number 1, this is the instruction number 2, this is the instruction number 3, and this is the instruction number 4. Always algorithm runs one by one step. Algorithm starts from 1, after that it go for 2, after it go for 3, and after that go for 4. Okay, so that is actually basic what happened to this. We don't need then first and second and third and fourth. We never say the instruction number 2 before runs the number 4, or instruction number 2 after the statement number 4. This is not possible. So basically this is the example of sequential control, okay, which is a very basic and the easy. Second one is a very tricky, which is the decision. Let's I give an example. How to find out, write a program for find out a number is even or odd. Okay, you write a program to find out a number is even or odd. Then how to find out? We first start algorithm. Then after what we do? We take the input from a user. Then we check a num is even or odd. And how to check a number is input or odd? Then we check if num is greater than 0, then we say okay, this num not num. If num is divisible by 2, then we say num is even. Otherwise we say num is odd. Otherwise we say num is odd. This is the type of the decision making where actually we decide at this time, okay, number is even or odd. Then we said this come into the picture of decision control instruction. Our first decision control instruction. So decision control. This is actually theoretical lecture. We don't write the code here. In the next lecture, we can write the code. Decision control instruction. We don't need this. Decision control instructions. First decision control instruction come into the picture. If else. Okay, but before moving the next, let's write the definition for decision control instruction. Whenever we decide or choose the control over the program, then this type of instruction is called decision control instruction. INCTRUCT instruction. Okay. For example, find out a number is even or odd. Okay. Then what is the first? How many types of decision control instruction? So many types. Like what? Type of decision control instruction. Okay. So let's copy and paste. So many type, like first one is the for if else statement. Second one you can send else if statement. Okay, so this type of instruction is called the decision control instruction. Let's take a more deep dive in the if else. What is the basic syntax? If syntax, see, if then we write a condition, then open a block of code and write the code. So this is actually basic syntax. If put the condition and write the code. Whatever we write the condition here, if this condition actually true, then we write our actual code here. Okay, let's I give an example. If num, we can write the block of code. If num is greater than 2, then printf, you are awesome. Okay, now let's take the int num is equals to 10. What happened there when I run the code? First instruction, this instruction actually run and check if number is 2 or 10 is greater than 2 or not. So 10 actually greater than 2, it means we actually inside the block of code and we print the you are awesome. Okay, let's jump into the code and write this code and learn about this code and how to actually run inside the VS Code. Let's open the VS Code. Let's open the terminal and dev. Let's clear the terminal. cdc programming and open in the VS Code. We don't need of terminal anymore. What happened? Yeah, first.c hash include stdio. If you don't know about the what is stdio, please watch the lecture number 1. This is a very basic and important for this C. And then we write the int main function and return 0. Why we write the return 0? So OS can find out, okay, this actually program and we write the correctly. Let's copy the whole program and let's correct all the things. Press the Ctrl S, clear the terminal, and before run the program we insert the episode 08 control flow. Okay, so cd dot episode 08 control flow gcc first.c -o. Why we use the -o? For the output, and we wanna output in the same directory, and then /first. You are awesome. It means we are the correct number. Actually 10 is greater than 2. Yes, it means printf you are awesome. Okay, let's assume. Wait, we write the 20. 10 is greater than 20. Not. It means this statement never printed. Okay, now we actually end of this program. Let's press the Ctrl S. Run again. Okay, means all things are going good. Let's moving next and learn about the next things like stay else. What happened when I say a number is greater than 10, then you print the you are awesome. But a number is a less than 10, then you say you are not good, you are bad people. Okay, like this. So then what we do? If this condition actually true, then the okay, print the you are awesome. But this condition actually not true, then you use the else. Okay, this statement not true, that is okay. We can run this. We don't need to write the anything number is greater than or less than in the else block. And printf, you are a bad person. Okay, let's and also use the same block of code in our VS Code. Let's comment this first code and okay, all things are going good. Let's press the Ctrl S, Command J. You are awesome. It means number is 10 actually greater than 2. But what happened? If num hour minus 8, this number actually less than from the 2. It means this statement never execute. And our print statement on the terminal side is you are a bad person. You are bad person. Okay. So you can easily understand. Let's give an example so you can understand very more about these things. We need to write a program so you can identify a number is a positive or negative or zero. Positive, negative, only positive and negative. Then how to write a program? It's very easy. First we write down the all the control flow. What is the control flow? We take the input from user, then we calculate, okay, or we process the number or check this number is positive or not, or positive or negative. And third one is the print the statement and end this. And how to write int num, then we take from the user %d. Why use the %d? Because %d is the format specified for the integer type of num variable and num. But most important, put the ampersand marks. In the pointer lecture we more discuss about the ampersand, what is the address operator. And the next, what we do, we process the number, check number is a positive or negative. What is the condition for the positive? Can you guess? Positive number condition. Easy. If number is greater than 0, it means we say the positive number. So if we write first if, then we say num is greater than 0, then we say okay, your number is positive. Printf %d is positive number, and here we write the num. But what happens when negative? Negative, it means this condition never write, never use or never execute. Then we use the else block, and here we write the negative number. % is the negative number. Okay, so all things are going good. Let's press the Ctrl J, clear the terminal, and run the previous command. Write 13. 13 is a positive number. Minus 69, 59, then negative number. It means all are going good and you can understand easily. Let's move on the next and learn about many more things. I say write a program for the find out one number is positive, negative. Let's I give another example. Your question is write a program for find out a number is 0, odd, or even. Okay, so write a program so find out a number is actually 0, odd, or even. 0 is no, this question not meant anymore. We cannot say. You can say write a program to find out a triangle is a valid or not. A is valid or not. Okay, so that is a very basic. Write a program to find out a triangle is valid or not, and user gives you 3 sides. Okay, measurement of 3 sides, like A is 3 centimeter, B is 4 centimeter, C is equals to 10 centimeter. Then how to crack out this problem or cracked? Very good. So let's move next, and I give you the example so you can easily find out. Whenever you draw a triangle, we don't have a triangle at this time, so we must draw. Let's draw triangle. Control C, Control V, and use the angle. No, this is not angle. Here is the angle. Not. Let's delete this. Again use, and this. Okay, let's again, and this is the, okay, this is the A, this is the B, and this is the C. So whenever a triangle is valid, so always sum of 2 sides is greater than third side. Okay, for example, A plus B always and always greater than from C. B plus C always greater than from A, and C plus A always greater than from A. B. If these all conditions are true, if first condition is true, it means all well is also valid triangle. Second condition is true, that means also is a valid triangle, and third one is true, then the also valid triangle. But after that all the condition failed, then you say okay, this triangle is not valid triangle. So this is a very basic. Let's write down the program for this. Let's create the second.c file. Second.c, and include the header file. Why? Because we use the input output, standard input output in our program. And int main is the main function, and return 0. Right. First we take the 3 sides from the user. Okay, then how to write? Let's write the control flow for the, so you can understand easily. First we take 3 sides of triangle from user, and second what we do, we check sum of any 2 sides is greater than third side. If yes, then we say valid triangle. Otherwise we say invalid triangle. Okay, so that is our control flow. So int first side, second side, third side. Let's take user input from the keyboard. Scanf, %d, %d, and %d. Very good. Ampersand first side, ampersand second side, ampersand and third side. So at this time we take the input. We take the input from user, and what we do next, we actually check the sum of 2 numbers is greater than from third side or not. Okay, then how to check? If whenever we check the condition, then what we do, if first side plus second side, sum of two sides is always greater than from the third side. Then you say okay, it's valid triangle. So printf valid, wait a minute, okay, and if second side plus third side is greater than from the first side, then also we say the is valid triangle. After where we say the third side plus first side, third side first slide is greater than from the second side, then we also say the valid triangle. Okay, if no one is the print is a valid triangle, then we say the okay, it means that is a invalid triangle. Then I say show you how to improve this code in a good way. Okay, let's first clear the terminal, gcc second.c hyphen for the output, and we want to output in the same directory. Then how to write second and after the making the executable binary, we run the executable binary second, only second, 1 3 5 valid triangle. So whenever you create the triangle using the 1 3 5, then is a valid triangle. Okay, good. 1 1 1 is also valid triangle. Valid triangle, valid what? Valid triangle. Okay, so you can easily see, we write the 1 1 1. Okay, we write the 1 1 1 1 1 1. So first slide plus second slide, it means sum is the 2 is greater than from the 1. Yes, we print these things. Come into the picture, 2 is greater than 1, then also we print the same thing and also perform the same operation. But we don't want to perform the three operation. Why we do? If first thing is approved, then we take the action for the second one. Okay, if second one is a fail, then we take the third action. Okay, so whenever this type of condition true, then what we do? If first condition is failed, then go for the second. If second condition failed, then go for the third condition. If all the condition fail, then we go for the last condition, which is the else condition. So whenever this type of problem comes, simply use the else, and here we use the else. So read carefully. If first statement is true, then print a valid triangle. But first statement is invalid, then come into the second. Okay, if second is fair, then come into the third. If third one is also fair, then we write the by default condition. Okay, every condition is fair, then we say printf invalid triangle. Invalid triangle. Let's press the Ctrl S, and here at this time I write the 0 0 0 invalid triangle, because no one side exists triangle not in the world. Let's again write the 1 1 0 is valid triangle. No, this is also not a valid triangle. Why? Because 1 1 0, it means you have two sides only for. So here is also right. Okay, first slide no one become 0. If anyone is a 0 negative, then we say this is not also true. If first slide equal to 0 0, or second slide less than equal to 0, or third slide less than equal to 0, then we print invalid sides, and here we write the else if. So observe carefully. If first condition is true, then we say invalid sides, and after then we say the valid sides of the triangle, and all the conditions fail, then we say invalid triangle. let's press the Control J and 100 invalid sides of the triangle. So that is actually basic proof. So what we do, let's move the next and create a very beautiful program, which is the making the calculator. Yeah, we are build our first calculator. It's very basic calculator. Let's create the third.c file. Third.c and write all we need and int main and return 0. First I check the video recording is done or not. Yeah, it's going all very good. Yes, so we actually try to build a very basic calculator. And what we perform operation in calculator generally we perform the plus, minus, multiply and divide. So what we do, user gives you two numbers. User gives you two numbers and you need to perform these we cannot build at this time, I think, because of I think we can do. Let's try these operation. What is the plus, minus, ampersand and divide? Only perform the four operation. Then okay, problem statement is good, but how to write code? I say pause the video and try how to write. So I give it a control flow. What is the flow program? First we take a number from user, first number from user. Then we say the user to. Okay, make your choice. First, second, third, for or multiply, divide, anything. Then we choose the second number. Okay, first we take only first number from user. After that, we give the choice to user. Okay, what your choice? 1 it means plus, minus means second, multiply means 3 and divide means 4. Choose your operation choice. OPERATI operations choice. Okay, so whenever user gives 1, it means we perform the plus operation. If user gives the 2, then we perform the minus operation or subtraction. Third one is related to multiply, and fourth one and the last, which is actually divide. After then we take second number from user. So we have a 2 number and the operation, and we perform the operation. Then we perform the specific operation and gives the output on terminal, and after then we end the algorithm. So this is actually basic our control flow. First we take the only first number from the user, then choose the operation. If user gives the choice number 1, then we perform the plus. Second one means minus, third one is multiply, fourth one is a divide. Okay, good. So int first now scanf %d ampersand first num. But before the input, we can print the statement on the terminal or user side. Okay, please give a first num. Please give your first number. Good. If user the first number, then what we do? We take the choice. Int user choice. Then we do the same thing. We say, please give your choice. And user choice. What happened? If user gives the 1, it means we need to perform operation of two number. After then we take the second input from the user. Okay. Then we write the same program. Second num, and second number. At this time we start the perform and operation on both numbers. If user gives the 1, then what we do? A plus B, first number plus second number. If user gives the 2, then what we do? First number minus second number. Okay, good. If user choice equal to 1, if user choice equal to 1, that means what we do? You need to plus or addition on both the numbers. Printf, and we say %d and first, oh sorry, my bad, first number plus second number, and here we write the sum. Good. Else if user choice equal to 2, because this is the next condition. If user choice equal to 2, then it actually comes into the second block of code, not in the first block of code. And we say subtraction, first num minus second num, and okay, going good. If user choice is a 3, then what we do? Simple, we print the multiply of two number. Multiply first num into second num. Good. The last statement, which is actually always true. If the user choice gives the 4th, okay, then what we do? We generally perform the division of printf and division of two numbers. It's good and looking very nice. Let's revise the code for you. We first take the user input, which is actually A of first num. Then we gives the choice to user, okay, what type of operation you perform on our numbers. If user gives the 1, then we say that okay, you want to perform addition operation on both the numbers. If user gives the second, then we choose the subtraction. If user gives the third, then we choose the multiply. If user gives the 4th, 5th, 6th or any else, then we choose the division. After then we perform the numbers and given output on the terminal side. Very good. Third.c, let's clear the terminal. gcc third.c hyphen of the output, and we wanna execute our second. Not, we wanna first in the same directory. Third, and after the execute the binary. Please give your first number 3. Please give your choice. My choice is a 1. Please give your second number, which is a 5. Then answer is a 3 plus 5 is 8, because our choice is 1. Sum is 8. Very good. Please give your first number. I say 4. Please give your choice. I say 3. Please give your second number. 4 6 is 24. All things are going good. Let's choose for the 2. 2. Give your choice 2. Give your second number 2. Subtraction is 0. Very good. What happened if we choose the choice number 4? 4, choice number is also 4, and give you a second number is 2, then division comes to the picture 2. Let's, very good. All things are going good. Again run the third time, for fifth time and the last time. I choose the first number is a 5. Second operation number is the 4 or choice is 4. But I choose the second number is 0. Okay. Error come. Floating point exception code dumped. What actually happened? I choose 5 by 0. Or we know that 5 by 0 is a come to the picture is infinite. Don't exist. So this type of situation come into the picture, so we also handle. So how to handle? User choice is equal to 4. Your else come into the picture. Then you more time when check if second num is equal to 0. Then we say printf error invalid number. Okay, or otherwise we can do one thing. Second number equal to less, or otherwise we do the printf. Going good. Let's give your first number is 4, choice is also 4, and second number 0. Error invalid number. Okay, so this is a very cool program. You can use this type of calculator in your exam. Please don't use. This is not good ethics. So I revised the whole lecture, what I'll learn and what you learn in this lecture. I say we have a control instruction, part of the instruction is C, and total we have a 4 types: sequential control, decision making, repeat or loop type of instruction, and last one, but very important for us, which is the case control. Sequential control instruction are very easy. Sequential control ensure your program every lines run one by one, and after that below upper line, like run number line 1, then we run the line number 2, then we run the line number 3, like that. But what happens if we want to really making our decisions or control the program? Then we can use the decision control. And in decision control, we have a if else or else if like a block. So whatever is the condition in the if block, if this condition actually true, then we use the okay. This code must is the right and the true. Like this example, number is a 10 and 10 is greater than actually true 2. Then we print the you are awesome. If number is a 10, number is a 2, then we say printf you are awesome. But what happened if number is less than 2? Then we say you are a bad person, like that. Then you say you are write a program for find out a triangle is valid or not. Then we write the program, I think in the second.c. Let's all the copy C and paste. Remove the space. Also give the space this. We need too much space. Wait, correct all the code. Yeah, so all things are going good. Also remove the space. Too much space come to the picture. Yep. So the whole code, if else, and what discussed in the first dot C, all cover all the code, and calculator is the remaining. Let's print direct. What happened? Oh, this is very bad. So this is the calculator code. I pinned the PDF of all the things so you can easily revise notes, and also you have access of assignment.md file. Please solve this solution. Yeah, solve this assignment and ping me on Discord. If you like this lecture, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Literally this type of lectures require more times and more depth of knowledge.